welcome back to the show, and this is for all the fathers. Now, Daddy-o, Papa, eat time. Some of the many affectionate names that we use to call our superhero dads. Now, we've all heard that the best way to someone's heart is through their stomach, and that is exactly how we intend on winning the affections of all our fathers. Dumi, this is a big one. This is a big deal.
It is, Balesa, but I just want to ask Stuart a question.
Yes.
What is the difference between a simple person and pizza?
I have no idea.
One is simple to eat and one is simple to cheat. One is cheesy to eat. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, one is simple to eat and one is cheesy to eat.
I mean, as a comedian, how important is comic timing and getting the joke right?
Well, you know, I feel like we've got a new style of comedy that has just been invented over here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's the difference between cheese and tomato?
I don't know.
Moon. It's like that, just exactly.
Oh, you just say whatever.
Just make it up as you go along, guys.
Let me focus on what I know.
Really good at.
Yeah.
We're about to make Daddy a delicious Dagwood. See what I did there with all those D's. But
Nice.
we are packing in. We're going to get a stellar A+ for this.
Yes, Balesa, definitely. And a Dagwood is not complete without that beautiful patty. And instead of using normal mince, we're going to be using boerewors because we're keeping it South African as well. So we're going to make our patties with our boerewors. We've got some ham, some basil, some Gruyere cheese. We've also got some eggs. You over there are going to be slicing up some tomatoes for me, Balesa, and some gherkins. And Meneer, may I ask you to please fry up our bacon for us?
Okay, am I getting some oil in the pan?
You are
or
definitely getting some oil. We are using our EXCELLA oil today. It's a superior product. The one thing I love about it is that it's light, it is odorless. You don't have to worry about it affecting any of the flavor, whatever it is that you're cooking.
Nice.
So all we need now is you can pop those babies in there, make sure they get cooked fully.
We've pretty much used EXCELLA in almost every type of recipe, Dumi, whether it is frying, whether it is baking. It's pretty much been a superhero, much like our super dad.
Basically, Balesa, and the one thing about it is that our dads are not simple, but this recipe here is very, very simple, you know? Okay, mister, not only is he a comedian, I see you doing some karate over there.
I do. That's how I fry my bacon.
Okay, so all I'm doing, Balesa, is we're using our boerewors to make some beautiful patties. I've removed some of the casing, and then I'm forming these beautiful, simple beef patties here. We're using our boerewors. And the one thing I love about this, again, is that the boerewors is already seasoned for us, so you don't have to worry about adding any additional seasoning to your meat. So
Let me put down the fire here, because, I mean...
Oh, is it too high?
It's quite obvious who is not used to being in the kitchen. Okay, let's put it on a 3.
Sorry, my bad.
No worries. So, Dumi, essentially here, when we are putting together a Dagwood is like a burger with everything in it. Everything other than the kitchen sink.
Exactly, Balesa. And that's all it's about. It's about being as creative as you can. You know, you said that your boys are menaces in the kitchen. You can literally get them to take whatever you like and put it in.
And they put it on it all. What do you call a Dagwood that you serve on Father's Day?
What?
A Dagwood.
All right, Stuart.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I feel about your jokes
Back
anymore,
to the
bruh.
drawing board.
Okay, and speaking about the drawing board, I'm almost done here with my gherkins.
But you're also going to make a pesto mayo for us, because a Dagwood, a burger, a sandwich, none of that is delicious and good enough without the sauce. So you're just going to make a mayo sauce for us over there, and then I'm going to start assembling our Dagwoods over here. I've got our beef patties cooking. And I've got some that I've made, so I'm just going to start assembling. It's very simple, very easy, Balesa. And if you wanted to change it up and perhaps use chicken, perhaps, you are more than welcome to do that. The one thing I love about Dagwood as well is that it's got a lot of layers to it, like our fathers. You know, one moment they're superheroes and they don't cry. Next moment he's watching a romantic movie and he's crying. And then you wonder, and then what happened to that superhero I was talking to 2 minutes ago?
Sometimes I feel like you're a spy on the wall when it comes to my father, that you have almost described him to the T. Very, very hard on the outside, but soft and gooey on the inside. Is that like you, Stuart?
I think that's like me. That's like me. Soft and gooey on the outside and the inside.
Okay, Dumi, here is your pesto.
Thank you, Balesa.
Done. And now it's just time to assemble.
Now it's just time to assemble, Balesa. And unlike using beef patties where you want if you want to, you can choose to have your beef patty medium or rare. In this instance, because we're using boerewors, it is important to make sure that you cook it fully, just to be on the safe side. We don't want any mistakes. So to start assembling, I've got my first piece of ciabatta on the bottom here. I'm going to go very saucy. I like my Dagwoods a little on the saucier side, because it can be quite a lot in there. So you want to make sure that it's nicely sauced up. And then I follow with our beautiful boerewors patty. And then you can start laying it up however you want here.
It
You
looks
can be
really
as creative
good.
as you like. I'm going in with my egg that I've got nice and soft, and I'm going to turn it around just so you see if I pop it there, the juiciness of that egg just goes in there. So that's basically what you want. You want that flavor, you want that deliciousness. We're going in with some ham, some basil,
And
a bit
let's
of
add more
cheese.
protein. You know, I know a lot of people, especially fathers, because they tend to work out a lot as well.
Yes,
they are
Phyllis.
heavy on the protein. So the bacon station is also ready.
Also ready. And Phyllis, I don't know if you noticed, I've put the cheese right below the bacon because what this is going to do is that the bacon is going to help assist the cheese in melting a bit more into this Dagwood. And then I'll just finish assembling it, and that is our Dagwood for Daddy ready and done.
Well, that's a recipe that I'd be proud to present my father with this Father's Day. And if you want to try your hand at it, then just head over to www.afternoonexpress.co.za for the full ingredients list. Now, when we do come back, we'll be wrapping up the special Father's Day edition with comedian Stuart Taylor. Stuart seems like he's even cracking the jokes in the kitchen.
Yes.
So, Stuart, we're about to take off that apron and just dive a little deep into the father that you are. Are you ready to eat?
I think so. I mean, it smells amazing. And, you know, the bacon, I don't know about that, but the bacon is perfect. I feel you'll find it.
I mean, you
Never
did
been
just,
done better.
you just had one job, but other than that, we will see you and get to talk about your little ones when we return.